Let's take a look at Nicole's action series. Okay, so another light painting. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the light painting. I thought that was really fun. Okay. Oh, neat. Okay, so you got your son involved. Let me go back and just read this one more time. What were you using? You must, oh, glow, okay, flashlights and glow sticks. Good. Okay. Yeah, it's really nice. Look at how you can just kind of barely see that there's an American flag. I guess that's on his shirt. But you know what happens is it just becomes a really nice abstraction. And then there's something, because the child is just kind of silhouetted. Um, it adds a little bit of mystery, a little bit of intrigue. This is one of these situations where you're not getting the whole story, and when you don't give the viewer the whole story, the viewer just gets that much more interested. They try to look for clues, what's going on, or they'll make something up. That happens as well. Okay. Oh, that is spooky. The green and it is I like this one because it's monochromatic, and I definitely think this has a kind of a spooky theme. This the little boy seems kind of there but not there. You've got a little bit of a blur because of course he's standing there for 30 seconds, so he's not necessarily going to be in super tight focus. And it gives them a little bit of a ghostly presence. And, as do, I'm not sure exactly what you did to get these neat, um, they look like little balls of fire falling down out of the sky. But this whole thing very much to me says, ghost or, supernatural being of some kind. Okay. Very nice. Another really nice composition, good abstraction. And I'm not sure how you managed this, but the spooky hand is really cool. I like the sense of volume that you have here. You were taking your glow stick and kind of looping it, and it's very, very obvious. That you've got these bands that are close to us and these bands that are farther away, and you've created a little bit of a spiral. Doing the same thing here with the blue, but it's more evident here. Uh, but again, it's kind of this is cool because it's kind of created a cone to contain him. Yeah, but this is spooky. I can tell you had fun with this. Oh, that's nice. Very interesting composition. Very um, unified. Kind of repeating this loop two or three times. Part of the fun of doing this is you don't have any idea what you're going to get when you're finished. But I guess once you've tried a couple of them, you start to say, hey, well, what'll happen if I spin this in a circle, or what if I do it this way or do it that way? And so I think this is, this one's really nice as well. Oh, that one's good. This one is interesting, and I'm responding to this one for a lot of reasons. First of all, the analogous color scheme is great. I like that you've just restricted it to green and blue. I think sometimes, a monochromatic or a two-color scheme is, often most effective. And some really cool things are happening over here. Like you've got this very subtle kind of a dark green to dark blue gradient that's happening over here that is just light reflected onto the wall, but it's when something really subtle like that happens, it's just extremely cool. And then this is a very symmetrical form, and it is kind of bird like or kind of phoenix like or something. I really get a sense of some kind of creature or being um, creating this with their movement through space. It seems very feasible that this could be, created by uh, some kind of supernatural being or event. This is, it's definitely got the otherworldly quality to it. So, okay. This one just reminds me of, like ghost movies again, Um, it's a lot more minimal, and it's almost more intriguing because of that. I think you don't, whatever this is, I don't think you need it. I think that that's kind of a little bit of I think it would be nice if this rectangular form right here was nice and clean, but that's kind of a small thing. Um, when there's just a few little streaks of light, um, it really gives us a lot less to go on, and in a sense, it makes them a little bit more intriguing. Just the subtlety and the minimal quality of it. This gives me the impression that something happened. Yeah, of course, great title, poof. This gives me the impression that something was here one moment and gone the next, and so you really get that that kind of poltergeist feel to it. So very, very nice. Good job on this. I'm just going to take a moment to view your conclusion. Aliens came and abducted him. That's cute. Okay.